For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on your Thursday, September 5th, my name is Ian Kelly. These are some of the stories we're working on at this hour. A Red Cross volunteer from Winchester is preparing to deploy to South Carolina as Hurricane Dorian continues its path along the southeast coast of the United States. Paul Wollisow will deploy to Columbia, South Carolina as a disaster spiritual care supervisor to support a Red Cross shelter. Paul leaves today. The American Red Cross is working around the clock to prepare for Hurricane Dorian and help people who have been forced to evacuate as this extremely dangerous storm tracks along the U.S. coast. While the exact path of Dorian is still developing, millions of people live in areas that could be impacted by wind, rain, flooding, and a high storm surge, even if the storm doesn't make direct landfall on the coast. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission will hold a public meeting in Brattleboro next week to discuss best practices for community and citizen advisory boards associated with nuclear plant decommissioning. The meeting, one of 10 planned around the country in communities affected by nuclear decommissioning, will also serve as an opportunity for the NRC to hear about lessons learned by groups like the Nuclear Decommissioning Citizens Advisory Panel. The meetings are required under a provision authored by Senator Bernie Sanders, which requires the NRC to submit a report to Congress about the role of citizen advisory panels. The meeting will be held at Brattleboro Area Middle School, and it will be held on September 10th from 6 till 9 p.m. The Vermont Department of Health will soon receive a $4 million opioid response grant from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Vermont now has been awarded a total of $10,140,700 since the inception of the grant program. Senator Patrick Leahy says the funding from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration provides flexible money to support prevention, treatment, and recovery efforts to combat opioid addiction. A member of the Vermont State Police based in Westminster will be among those honored Friday by the agency. Sergeant Travis Valcourt will be recognized for his life-saving efforts on August 16th of last year in Westminster. Governor Phil Scott, Commissioner of Public Safety Michael Sherling, and Colonel Matthew Birmingham, Director of the State Police, will honor members of the agency and others for acts of heroism and community service. The Keene Public Works Department will begin its annual fall water main flushing program on Sunday, September 15th at 10 p.m. This work will be done at night between the hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. to minimize any inconvenience to customers in the form of discolored waters or traffic delays. WTSA Sports, good night for Mookie, as Mookie Betts homered on the first two pitches he saw, collecting 4 hits and 5 RBIs in all. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched pretty well for the Sox last night. They beat Minnesota 6-10. The Sox host the Twins again this evening. Nathan Eovaldi on the mound for Boston. First pitch is at 7:10. Yankees won last night as Aaron Judge hit a go-ahead 2-run homer to keep up his power resurgence. Yankees beat the Rangers 4-1. The Yankees have tonight off before they travel to Fenway to begin a series with the Red Sox tomorrow. For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on your Thursday, September 5th, my name is Ian Kelly.